It's time for our WCCB Game of the Week presented by Bahakel Sports in Huntersville, North Carolina tonight. And we got a good one in the Meck Power 6 Conference. Two of the top teams in the 7A classification, the North Meck Vikings taking on the Independence Patriots, who come in at 10-6, 2-1 in the conference. North Meck sitting at 3-0. Kendall Lewis here with you on BahakelSports.com tonight. We're glad to have you tuned in from wherever you may be. New conference this year and one of the best in the state. Let's take a look at those conference standings right now. North Meck 3-0. West Charlotte at the top of the league 4-0, and those two have got a matchup on Tuesday night that is highly anticipated. But if you're the Vikings, got to get through a tough, stingy defensive Independence club tonight. Preston Davis's group playing really well. 95 points in their last victory against Mallard Creek, and they are 2-1 in the conference. They've got something to say about the top half of this Meck Power 6 conference, the first of two meetings tonight between these two teams. Independence in the black unis, green letters, green numbers tonight. Preston Davis, year 16, a PE teacher at the school. He won a state championship as a coach back in 2018 for the Patriots, also as a player back in 1997. I was talking with Coach Davis today. Not many coaches across the state can say that they won a state title as a coach and a player, let alone at their alma mater, but he has done that in rare company. And of course, Dwayne Lewis and North Meck have won back-to-back 4A state championships. This is the first year of 8 classifications. North Meck of the white with the blue trim down the side. They control the opening tip, and an early turnover on the first possession. They'll give it back to the Patriots. And this is a North Meck squad that lost some key contributions in the last couple of years, but they return a lot off those state championship teams this year. And a turnover. This one goes right in the hands of Estwick on the steal. DJ Lindsay kicks it. Lewandowski for three. He can shoot it and knocks it down for the Vikings. They get on the board first. 37 seconds into play here. Lawrence Black controls the rock, number 12, second leading scorer. King Rhodes, multi-sport athlete, picks up his dribble, gives it back to the top. Christian Jones, 13.5 points a game. He's their leading scorer. Quick crossover dribble, gets into the paint, has it poked free into the hands of Pierce. They get it. Lewandowski on the other end, rejected from behind. Into the hands of McFarland. McFarland, 4 assists a ball game. This time he turns it over though. Estwick on the steal. Finds Lindsay. They'll work it back to the top with Ashton Pierce. Into the paint, kick out. Lindsay thought about the three. One dribble pull up, you betcha. 5-0 start for North Meck. DJ Lindsay's first bucket of the night. Black, deep three, off the side of the rim, rebound off to North Meck. Estwick spins down the paint, can't get it to fall, but he was fouled. First team foul of the ball game, and it comes against Lawrence Black. A 6'3" junior for the Patriots. And Estwick will be at the charity stripe. Shooting a pair for North Meck. He cashes in on the first. Estwick, one of the seniors on this North Meck team. He was a part of the state championship a year ago. 6'2" guard. A kid that his role has drastically increased on this team this year. 7 unanswered to start the game for the Vikings. Rhodes gives it up. McFarland, extra pass, 3 short, tapped around. Tracked down by Lawrence Black. Under 6 to play. Black trying to size up Xavier Young. Gets into the paint, knocked out of his hands. Black altered, contested second chance. Opportunity that goes out of bounds. It's going to stay on this end. Get it into Lucemo Macharia. Big 6'7", wild shot on the pull-up. Lewandowski kicks it up ahead. Estwig gives it up. And knocked to the floor. And a whistle and a foul comes in. Xavier Young will go to the free throw line with 5:19 to play in the first quarter. And the first one's up and through. Xavier Young, he played a big part in the state championship a year ago, particularly in that regional final game against Julius Chambers at Lawrence Joel Coliseum. He was a monster on the glass, and particularly the offensive glass for North Meck a year ago. And he makes them both. 9-0 start for the Vikings here. Not even 3 minutes into the first quarter. Jones surveys the floor. Hands off. McFarland, pull up. No, tapped around. Macharia, the offensive board. 3-ball empty from Jones. Ashton Pierce skies for the rebound. Pierce drives and kicks. 3, long. Young, the offensive board, and sticks it back in. And Preston Davis has seen enough. He'll burn a timeout with 4:46. Take a second look at the stick back for Xavier Young, and we'll keep it right here. Dwayne Lewis, over 500 wins for North Mecklenburg. We mentioned coming off those back-to-back state championships. 13-3 this year. And interesting enough that 2 of their 3 losses are to out-of-state teams. But also, their 3rd loss came just a week ago against Huff, 58-56. And North Meck has been one of the most dominant teams in the state the last few years. Lucemo Macharia, who can shoot the 3 at 6'7", steps out. He'll try and hand it back off. Active hands. North Meck is everywhere. Lewandowski dives on the floor. And a jump ball. Possession error is going to favor the Patriots. Couple of substitutions for Preston Davis. Kevin Powell and Jackson Neely is in. Jackson Neely was a starter last year, has missed almost the entire season, just got back last week. And Preston Davis happy to have Neely back in. He's trying to get back in the swing of things. Controls the rock right now for the Patriots. Neely pressured by Pierce. He pushed off. Offensive foul. This will go against the Patriots and give it back to North Meck. Midway through the first quarter. All Vikings right now. Oh, nice back cut. Young catches and lays it in. The ball movement has been exceptional for North Meck so far. Jones gives it up. Macharia, elbow jumper, gets it to go. Finally, a bucket for the Patriots. It took 4.5 minutes, but they are on the board. And Pierce connects from 3. Macharia backs his way in, kicks it out. Neely, he'll try 3. Off the mark, tapped around. Young saves it into our table. And we'll take a break with 3:03 left to play. 16-2 North Meck. (16-2) Vikings leading the Patriots here early in this one. 3:03 left to play in the first quarter. Kendall Lewis back with you on BahakelSports.com, folks, and it has been all Vikings. Where the Patriots just got their first bucket at about the 3:28 mark. And Ashton Pierce connected on a deep 3. There's a whistle and a foul inside. First on the Vikings in the first quarter. Neely inbounds Macharia. Catching fire from 3. Jones had the 3 ball altered. Macharia spins. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Ashton Pierce. Oh, sweet pass up the floor, and Traylor couldn't get it to go. It is Chadlin Traylor, the younger brother of Chadlin, that graduated last year. He was at college at Charleston. Floater along the baseline, no. Big rebound by Traylor. And a tie-up possession arrow will stay with the Vikings of North Meck. Ashton Pierce controls the rock. This is a kid that's been a 4-year starter in Dwayne Lewis's system. And deflected by Christian Jones out of bounds. Well, Ashton Pierce, a kid that you're going to see at the Division I level next year. Big parts of those back-to-back state championship teams. Long 2, Young strips the net on the J. Well, Independence really needs a bucket right here. Neely spins, tough move, and draws the foul. Take a second look. Jackson Neely draws the foul on Xavier Young. His first, Vikings second here in the first quarter. Neely can't knock down the first one. We mentioned Jackson Neely, a kid that just got back in the lineup for Preston Davis a week ago. Goes 1 of 2 at the stripe. Alex White in. Gets it back to the top. Pierce trying to work on Macharia. Estwick spins, turn around, no. Wild shot, rebound pulled in by Kevin Powell, the Patriots. A good dump off there. And Powell gets it to go. A steal by Jones. Quick 4-0 run by the Independents. And Dwayne Lewis burns a timeout with 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. (18-7), and all of a sudden Independence showing a little bit of life here late in the first quarter. And we'll keep it right here. We mentioned Independence 95 points in their last game, their last time out. And this is a team that is trying to keep pace with the top of the Meck Power 6 conference right now. West Charlotte at 4-0, North Meck at 3-0. They're 2-1. A win here tonight would go a long way in the conference standings. Independence has got the toughest strength of schedule in the 7A classification. Look at their non-conference. Of course, North Meck, as we mentioned, 2 of their 3 losses were to out-of-state teams this year. Ashton Pierce swings it left side, floater, spins off. Rebound Neely. He'll bring up the floor with 15 seconds. Neely into the paint, kicks it out. Macharia, he can shoot it. Off the mark that time. And last touch by the Patriots. It'll go back to North Meck. .2 seconds left for the Vikings here in the first quarter. Pierce with 3. Pierce, step back jumper. Just misses, and the first quarter comes to a close. 18-7 in a mini 5-0 run to end the first quarter for the Patriots. North Meck leads it by 11. (18-7) lead. North Meck jumped out to an 18-2 lead to start the game and lead it by 11. 5-0 run to end the first quarter by the Patriots. Jones from the corner, no. Neely trying to tap it around. Rebound pulled off by DJ Lindsay. Loose change picked up by the Vikings. They recover. Lewandowski, he can shoot it. Deep on the 3. Young, offensive board, second chance, no. Lewandowski dives on the floor. It saves the loose ball. Pierce will try it from 3. It's long. And finally corralled in by the Patriots. Jackson Neely will bring it up the floor for Independence. Christian Jones gets into the paint. Can't finish it. Neely the follow. Check that, Powell the follow. That's a 7-0 run going back to the first quarter for Independence. Pierce swings it over to Estwick. North Meck. A little bit of a lull here going back to late in the first quarter. Driving in, tough move, and Wilson Estwick is fouled. He'll go to the charity stripe for the Vikings. A tough move to split, get a step on Neely, and then draw the contact against Powell. And cashes in on the first free throw. Second one's up and good. 20-9. North Meck leads it by 11. Macharia surveys. They got to get him going. He's got 2 points so far for Independence. Strip clean. Pickpocket. Estwick on the